Newlyn Harbour at the southern tip of Cornwall. These trawlers usually land fish that ends up in the world's finest restaurants, but no more.
As soon as the pandemic reached a point where borders were being closed for the fishing industry, that was stopped from that moment.
Jeremy Hoskin is a third-generation fisherman. He should be out catching lobster and crab.
As little boats, we're just starting our season. We've just been through a really poor winter. We haven't earned very much for 5 or 6 months. We're just about to begin what we would normally expect to, and obviously this pandemic has come right at that moment. So we've gone a long period of time with no income, and now we've got another period that we really don't know where the income's going to come from.
Usually this is one of the UK's busiest fishing ports, but it's dead. There are very few boats operational, and without the restaurants and the associated trade, this industry is becoming increasingly impossible. But there is a glimmer of hope. This pandemic has actually created a new opportunity for Cornwall's fishermen.
Well, this is Turbot from Newlyn Market this morning.
Cassius Payne says the virus stopped his business overnight. He needed to act quickly. The Cornish Fish Producers Organisation launched Fish to Your Door, and the orders just keep on coming.
Well, we're getting families ordering direct to the house. People have started cooking again, you know, and it's back to basics, basically, what we was doing years ago. You know, get rid of all these ready meals, and it's proper home food, good, wholesome food, fresh, straight from the sea. Next day, within 24 hours, it's at your house.
While some can adapt, others have been forced to close. Padstow, on the north coast. In this holiday weather, it should be packed. But it looks and sounds like never before. Right across Cornwall, the sun is out, but the county is deserted. What would the pub normally be like?
Full of joy, full of children running around, having a great time, shows, characters, a different life.
The Camel Creek Adventure Park has furloughed around 130 staff. Usually, they'd be looking after 3,000 visitors a day. But there is no one playing. There is no laughter. There are no memories being made.
It is eerie, isn't it? I mean, have you ever seen it like this?
No, of course not. Not even during the winter, not even during the refurbishment time. We would have staff members everywhere, painting, brushing, cleaning, getting the park ready. So it's very, very strange.
It feels abandoned. And it's like this at attractions across the county. All they can do is prepare and hope.
It really is about making sure we've got a plan A and a plan B and a plan C for any eventuality as to when the park will be reopened and as to when the rules will start to be relaxed.
It's surreal, isn't it?
It is surreal, yeah. It is daunting. It is daunting. But...
At this time of year, tourism would see Cornwall's population increase by around a third. But this virus has shut the industry down. Although all agree the lockdown is essential, there is a greater fear. Tourists must return for July and August, the peak months. And there's a stark warning if they can't.
For the worst case scenario, which we hope will never happen, if this went through to August, we'd be talking about £1.2 billion worth of loss.
And that will be the end for some industries.
It would, according to our research, be the end of 80% of the businesses.
There should be thousands of holidaymakers here right now enjoying this site. But it's locked down, it is empty, there is nobody here. This is the biggest test for Cornwall's tourism sector. But even in this adversity, sites like this are doing what they can to help those on the front line.
Hendra Holiday Park in Newquay is making its caravans available to key workers who need to isolate. Holiday lets across the county are being offered up. Hannah Dobson is a care worker at Cornwall's only major hospital. Both her parents are classed as vulnerable, and at just 18, she decided to move out of home for the first time. She was given a holiday cabin by a local family.
I've been completely used to just being all like, mum and dad can do my washing and things like that, and like having to go like from having it 1 week and then the next week completely you're on your own now. I'm kind of like learning with it now, but yeah, I'm so grateful for the accommodation that I've been given, like so grateful that I'm able to still work and my parents are safe as well. So
The coronavirus has left Cornwall empty and silent. For many, all they can do is wait. The tourists will return. The beaches will be full again. But the fear is, it could be too late for some. Dan Whitehead, Sky News in Cornwall.